Hey everyone, my name is Betsy and today I have a Mother Nature Halloween look for you guys. I used blues and greens and I also drew some little creatures on my face. So I have ladybugs on one side of my face and then on the other side of my face I have some ants. So let's go ahead and just jump into this Halloween look. So I've already done my foundation routine. I'm just going to start by pulling my hair out of my face. And all the eyeshadows that I use can be found in the Coastal Scents 88 color eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be using a bunch of blues that can be found on the 5th and 6th row. They're the second ones down to the 5th ones down, and I'm using my handy Buki brush from Bare Essentials to apply this color. And I'm going to apply these colors to my forehead area and then blend them into my hairline. I'm also going to bring them down to my temple area as well. And if you have an area that appears to be darker, just keep blending that area and it'll definitely fade out for you. I'm using my NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in the color Milk as my eye primer, and I'm going to smudge this color all over my eyelids. And as I continue to smudge, I just want to say that I'm sorry for the lighting at this moment. It is completely off for some reason, but it does get better after this step. And you also want to apply this to underneath your lower lash lines as well. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and go in with a screen color. It's a third one over and third one down, and I'm just going to pat that color from my lash line up to my crease. And this is definitely more of a yellowish green color. And using my double-ended blending brush, I'm going to go in with a darker green color. The one I'm using is the third one over and 5th one down, and I'm going to apply that to my crease with the smaller side of the blending brush. Once that's applied, I'm going to flip the brush over and blend it out with the fluffier side of the blending brush. And now just repeat this step to the other eye. And using the same brush, I'm going to go in with an even darker color. I'm using the third one over in a combination of the 7th and 8th one down. And I'm going to apply that into the outer corner of my eye with the smaller side of the blending brush, then flip it over and blend it out with the fluffier side, like I always do. Now I'm going to go in with this very pale green color. It's the top row, third one over, and I'm going to use that as my highlight, and I'm just using the fluffy side of the blending brush, and I'm going to apply that right on my brow bone. I'm going to also extend this color out to underneath that blue color on my temple. And make sure just to blend the blue and green colors together as well. Now I'm going to go in with that second green color we used. It's the third one over and 5th one down, and I'm using the smaller side of the blending brush, and I'm just applying that to underneath my lower lash line. And for eyeliner, I'm going to take my angled eyeliner brush and go in with a very dark green color. I'm actually using a combination of the third and 4th one over on the very bottom row, and I'm going to apply these colors as close to my lash line as possible. I'm not doing anything crazy like a cat eye. I'm just doing a very straight line across my lash line. And for my brows, I'm going to go in with this angled eyeshadow brush in a green color as well. The one I'm using is the third one over and 7th one down, and I'm just going to apply that color all over my brows. And for some reason, the footage is gone of me filling in my other brow, so you only get to see me fill in this one brow, but I mean, you can see that I've already filled in the other brow. I just have no idea where the footage went. And I'm going to set my brows with my Great Lash Clear Mascara from Maybelline, and I love this stuff, so this is what I use every day for setting my eyebrows. And now I'm just going to apply mascara to my upper and lower lashes. I think I use the Benefit They're Real, but any mascara will do. Now I'm taking my MAC 168 brush and I'm going to apply all those blue colors as my bronzer, and I'm going to apply them underneath my cheekbone, and the easiest way I find to do this is just by making that fishy face, and it really does make your cheekbones more prominent, so you can go in and apply that color right in that little crevice that fishy face creates. And I'm going to take my handy Buki brush again and just kind of blend those colors out a little more. I'm still making that oh so lovely fish face in order to blend these colors out. And I want to take the fluffy side of my double-ended blending brush and I'm going to apply the blues to the sides of my nose as well. And I'm just doing this to contour my nose a little bit. Now it's time to start working on those little creatures. I'm just going to take this red lipstick and apply little dots above one of my eyes on my forehead, and I'm applying 4 little dots. And I want to take the sponge tip applicator that comes with this palette and go in with the 9th color over and 5th one down. It's just this bright red color. And I'm going to set the lipstick with this color by just going over the little dots. I'm using this black pencil eyeliner, this one's from Cora's, to draw on all those little features of the ladybugs. And so on one of those big red dots, I'm going to draw a little black circle at the top of it and then a line from that black circle down the center of the red dot. I'm going to draw 2 little antennae coming out of that little black circle and then dots on both sides of that red line. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then just look at a picture of a ladybug and that is what I was going for. And on the other side of my face, on the lower half of my cheek, I decided to draw a line of ants. I did this by taking my black eyeliner pencil and drawing 3 dots, and on that center dot, I drew 3 legs on each side. And then on that top dot, I drew 2 lines going out for my little antennas. And I just continued this till I had about 4 or 5 ants. For lipstick, I'm taking my Wet n Wild Wild Shine lipstick in the color Fierce, and I'm just going to dab that onto my lips and then take some clean fingers and smudge the color out. And so here is the completed makeup look. I'm going to go ahead and take my hair down and start wrapping this foliage or foliage. I don't really know how to pronounce that properly. I've heard it both ways here in Georgia, but I'm just going to call it a vine from now on. So I'm going to take this vine and start wrapping it around my head. So I purchased this at the dollar store, forget this, $1.25. It wasn't even $1 at the dollar store, but whatever. And so I'm just going to wrap this around my head, and these are definitely the more graceful clips I had of me wrapping this around my head because I had some very ungraceful clips of that, but I just wrapped it around my head and I even wrapped it down my arm a little as well. And this is the completed look. If you like this video, then please hit thumbs up and leave me a comment below. And if you haven't yet, then please subscribe for more tutorials. I hope you all have a nice day and thank you for watching. Bye.